Hey everybody, Discworld Specialist here. It is a lovely Monday evening. So today we are going to be focusing on leveling again. Um, Last night I did go ahead and just push that last little bit of experience that turn in. And then I did a little bit earlier today, pushing our 58 up there. Uh, we are currently 78,000 experience away from level 59, and that much closer to the infamous level 60 that we've been looking for. Do want to take a quick moment. If you are watching this and you haven't yet, please click the follow button. That would do me a great solid. Continued support is helpful, so I can keep doing this, keep doing content, and keep having a good time. Other than that, let's go ahead and get into this. We'll throw on some music. We got some quests lined up for right now. We will be keeping. Actually, there's our dynasty group right there. So let's see if we can go ahead and get into that. All right. So we went ahead, sent that in there right as we were talking, looking for 2 DPS and a healer. So I wanted to make sure I got that message out there. So we may be doing our dynasty run. If we get in, we'll set up our follow tasks accordingly. We only have 2 quests left there. We finished the other one last time, but we still are missing 1 shackle, and we still need to finish it. So be great if we get a response for this, but if not, we have quests over here. It's an elite quest. It's going to be one of our first of 3 faction quests for the day. We also have one that's reclaiming the air shrine, so we'll get to make that way, and we have a nice little cluster right here in the northern part of Evanskill. So we have quite a few quests lined up there. We can go over here, but we do sometimes have quests down here, so I wanted to try to hold off on doing that. There is our invite. Let's go ahead and set up for Dynasty. This will be good. This is one of the few quests. The 2 quests for this is what we wanted to get done. This will help push us a little bit closer. As I said, we're about 78,000 experience away. One of these quests is 35,000 experience, so that is pretty much half of what we have to get done. And we're not even including some of the other experience we're going to get from kills. And then the other one is a whopping 12,000 experience right there. So that is 2 really good sized quests for us to knock out. So we're gonna just unpin all these ones that are kind of not on our to-do list right now. I was able to pick up quite a few talent project board, 7300, 7300, 7300, and then some there's 3450 and a 1430. So we have quite a good chunk of experience as well in our town projects at the moment. So as you can see, quest 1, we're missing the shackles from the spearmen. That's like the second little mini boss encounter we have when we're out in the docks. It's on the beachfront. Switch to group chat here. And then the other one is defeat Zhao Tang, which should be the final boss, or it's going to update to the final boss. Pretty sure it's killing the last one. Yeah, so we are going to run out there, get that taken care of. Pretty exciting stuff to get a dynasty run right off the rip. It looks like we will be the 3rd man out there. Either way, we're going to have to go out there and turn in this quest, so we may catch this side quest, Corrupted Critics, on the way back. So pretty good start. Let me go ahead and throw on the music while we're running. Kind of go ahead and get into the rhythm here, because it's always a good time. But yeah, definitely excited we were able to find a group right at the beginning of the stream. This means we'll have plenty of time, even if it's a rougher run where we have a few deaths involved and we have to kind of play through it again. I did pick up, someone put some light rations. They're only rank 3, but some light rations on the trade market for like 10 cents a pop. Got 100 of them. It's pretty easy. And then we also went to the faction vendor and got 25 of the stronger healing potions. So we are pretty well stocked for both dungeons and quests today. We're waiting for one more. We're looking for a healer. Once we get a healer, we'll be on the run. So I'm thinking we should get a healer here pretty soon. By the time we get out there, we should see the healer. Because it's pretty nice to have a tank and well, I'm assuming we have a tank and not some DPS just trying to run with a taunt gem. But if we have a genuine tank and the rest of this are DPS, finding a healer should be really easy, which is exciting. So yeah, we got a long run ahead of us. I don't really want to break off and do this quest on the front end, even though we're still waiting on a healer, because if we do get a healer, it's better to have all 3 of us in there, and then we can just launch the mission and get in there. But we will see. I was not able to make it to the war, but it looks like we did not reclaim Everfall. So we're still down to one zone, which is unfortunate, but I was hoping for some more reduced costs in Azoth travel. But overall, we're actually doing pretty good on Azoth. I would look now, but the inventory screen is the only screen that you can't pull up and continue auto running, so rather not get completely marked. Yeah, we're sitting at 474, which is roughly, half of our Azoth cap. So we've been doing pretty good there. Okay. Yeah, so no luck on the healer yet, but I'm thinking we'll get one here soon. And this is going to be pretty cool because once we turn in those 2 quests, and if we run through the side missions that I had lined up, just in case we didn't have a group for Dynasty, I think we'll actually we'll make 59 today, which is pretty exciting. That would be the big. That's the big. That to me, that's always the big threshold. It is also the time where, like, mentally, there's the biggest block because you're just like, man, I only have one more level. It just make me level 60, but or whatever the max level is. But it's still breath of fresh air to know you only have to level 1 more bar and then you're there. So we'll see how this goes. Had a little issue there. Some latency. But we're almost there. So, we're gonna throw auto run in here. Check something real quick. But we should be good to go here soon. And also, last time we were in Dynasty, if you missed the little kind of shortcut to cut around the Elite Temple that's in the side of the cliff mountain there, you'll get to see it this time around because I'm definitely going to run back through there. And I'm pretty sure I could just jump off here and not even deal with this bridge. I usually I usually go through the bridge part, but we can take a look here. We'll run along the cliff wall. If it's kind of shallow on the side, we can run through. I just know that this water from here onward is like knee level, so you don't get like slowed down for being like bogged underwater. But from what I'm seeing so far, it looks pretty promising, which can save us some additional fighting. We don't even have to deal with the first part of the bridge, which is, they're not elites. They're just, you know, we can just get to the dungeon even better. So we'll keep running. That looks all like beachfront, even though it's not showing beach, it's showing shallow water, which is pretty cool. That's where I'm concerned, is it's going to get deep, is right there where the beach ends, and we have this like rock wall. It doesn't look super deep, but it doesn't give me enough confidence to waste our time, because if we jump down there, we have to walk all the way back to get up. And if it is really deep, we'll drown, and then we'll have to really make a hike back. So we're gonna just take the safe route that I have already tested. So you can fight these guys. I'm going to skip them for now. So usually if I'm fighting, I'll run across the bridge for the extra XP. All this water should be shallow underneath this bridge. Oh, it's not. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Hopefully that's not changed. I was pretty sure maybe that's the next bridge over. I may have got ahead of myself there. So we're gonna use this and see. Okay, that was fast travel. That's not what I wanted. We're gonna see if I can do unsuck to get back on top. Problem is you just walk so slow underwater that oh, okay. Might gotta make this work. Let's see. Yeah, I got a little too confident in that route. I was pretty sure once you made it to the bridge you were good, but that's okay. Don't. All right. Good. Okay. This is confirmed. This is waist high water, so that would not have been a worthwhile route. So that's cool. We're not too far behind, and it's way better than dying and going all the way back. So, I guess it's worth testing. I mean, it'd be great if you could just, you know, scoot on over, but this is why, like, at first I wasn't sure if this route would work, because you can see the shading there's a pretty it has a wide spectrum for that shading, like as far as like whether or not that is safe water to like jump into and run across. That shading can mean it's, you know, ankle high, or it can mean it's like 6 feet above your head. So either way, we can still run by the little musketeers. I have enough health pots to keep us going. Curiosity just got the best of me. I had to know whether we could do that. There's a void pitcher, which we don't need anymore. This is actually a pretty decent run. And maybe might be able to get here. That'll do. Alright. Surprisingly, we're still waiting on a healer. Assuming other people are looking for a healer as well. If not, once I am there and I know I can pull us in. I'll probably actually like go into the recruitment channel and be like, hey, we're looking for a healer, because we got one guy's AFK. They just got back. We have some that were AFK, and then if a healer joins now, he's just gonna be like, all right, well, I'm ready to go. Tanks and healers are the prima donnas of the MMORPG game. Good to note that for the future, there is no shortcutting this far close or this far ahead of the bridge. We are going to be actually having to go across this and then jump down, and then we should be good to go. So normally I would fight up to here. Other side of that waterfall is where the elites start. So that's generally where I end my running the normal path, climb up the rocks, and then we're going to make sure we actually land on this other beach. Probably pick up one flint just in case there isn't a campfire already set up. So we should be able to grab one of these. You may have to run up and grab some green wood and come back, but this whole area you can just run, and this is what, level 62 elites. So as I said in my last stream, if you're trying, hey, what's up, Neon? Yeah, so if you're just coming out here the first time to get this quest done, this is the way to do it. Otherwise, you're gonna need like a 5-man group. I mean, if you're a healer, you probably can get away. We'll probably steal this guy's camp, just in case something happens. You could probably get away with a healer, just heal yourself, run, but there's a lot of enemies on the path to it. So, I mean, oh, it's not. It was an illusion. Yeah, so, if you're coming out here the first time, you just want to come out yourself and you don't have the healing potential to make it through a level 62 elite, you can just jump off the other side of the bridge right before the elite zone starts and just work your way around. Do be cautious of this, though. That is some separate event. I actually haven't had a quest for it yet or done it, but that is a beefy elite right there. So just, you know, keep in mind that is there. You really don't want to get one shot by him like after you made it all the way out here, especially if you're doing what I'm doing right now, which is I'm actually making a campsite as a backup safety net in case I do die out here. My route doesn't usually aggro anything after the bridge, but right about somewhere around here we'll walk out of Forbidden Ritual, which is a landmark out here. And we need that landmark icon at the top of our screen to go away. Oh, they might have fixed that. They did just recently patch some stuff, so I wonder if they fixed that so you can't put one here. Interesting. Okay, well, no more cheatsies. You can see in the last stream that I did have, I think I used someone else's campsite in the last one, but you could put campsites right in between the Imperial Palace and the Forbidden Ritual. And it was kind of it was a little cheesy, actually. It was kind of nice to have that campsite like really close to the instance of the dungeon. Don't have that option now. I'm starting to wonder if, if you're trying, hey, what's up, Neon? You can see in the last stream that I did have, I think I used someone else's campsite in the last one, but you could put campsites right in between the Imperial Palace and the Forbidden Ritual. And it was kind of a it was a little cheesy, actually. It was kind of nice to have that campsite like really close to the instance of the dungeon. Don't have that option now. I'm starting to wonder if if this other thing I do will work. We'll see. So what we do is there's a dock, and it has 2 layers here. And usually it'll let me jump up on the dock, and when you're underneath, it doesn't aggro all the stuff on top. So it just lets you get right to the instance without having to fight a bunch of stuff, because one of them is like an elite dog, and it's just stuff you don't want to deal with. It doesn't look like it's aggroing there, so they just took away the ability to put a campsite there. I don't know, maybe people were farming that dude, and they wanted to put an end to that. So there we are. We're at the instance. Let's see here. So, yeah, we're just gonna just chill and vibe until we get our healer. Reminds me, I wonder if our company healer is on, because that would be pretty awesome. Negative. I don't think our healers are on, so we're just gonna have to hang tight here. That's one of the cosmetics. If you don't have New World, or you have New World and haven't looked at it, they have I guess new cosmetics up that are pretty cool looking. This one's probably my least favorite, but Skeletal Cavalier's up. They have the Bloodthirsty Count, and then the Shroud of the Pharaoh. Pretty entertaining. That's actually a white helmet. Yeah, it just it kept the red from the Bloodthirsty Count. And then I think the coolest thing out of all of the weapon skins they just released for the next 21 days now, but 30 days when they released it, was the custom skin for the rifle. The Crimson Bloodlock is very nice looking skin. They did a good job with that, especially when most of the muskets are just really plain. And they have some other cool ones, but the rifle, the musket skin, is where it's at. Well, we'll kill some stuff. Take the risk. It's the might as well get some experience while we're waiting. Actually, never been close enough to one of those get hit by that. So typically we get healers pretty quickly. I'm actually surprised we haven't got one yet, to be honest. We're out of repair parts. Ooh. kicked me. Alright, bow 19. Very cool. I'm probably gonna go with the final blow, just for the 25% extra damage on that last rapid shot arrow. It already kind of does knockback, which is pretty cool. Let's see if we can see what kind of damage that looks like. Although I guess we kill everything on this dock. There's some more over there, but I don't want to go too far. Should be alright. I don't think we're going to go to that short amount of time. Let's try our rapid shot. What's cool about rapid shot is the last arrow already does a knockback. So the last shot causes knockback and 125% addition, or 125% weapon damage as opposed to 100% weapon damage. So this becomes now 150% weapon damage with that knockback, and the cooldown is reduced if I hit with all three, which it's actually not as easy as it looks sometimes. It's alright. Considering I did hit that one shot for like 4K right there on a power shot, it's alright. It's a nice supplementary DPS. This might be an easier target to hit though. I'm gonna slow it down first. That's alright. That does do a good shield break though. That's worth it. There you go. That was actually good. That was good. So if it's it, I need to work on making sure that last shot's a headshot. That did some good damage. Obviously not zoomed in. It's a little bit more difficult than. It's easier said than done, is what I should say. It's not like super difficult. Just. Oh, look at you. That's the alligator underneath. That's some respawn body. Yeah, so not bad. We're not gonna waste too many of our arrows right now. We probably are gonna go through quite a few arrows if we ever get this run started. I may try the Covenant chat real quick. See. See if we can get this started. See if we get any bites. This is why I'm also considering possibly using the free realm transfer, because I don't know, the server is not bad. It's just most of the people went into Marauders and Syndicate, and I was okay doing the whole underdog thing, but like the faction as a whole is so small on this server, or the Covenant faction specifically is so small on the server that there's really these two companies that kind of run it, and it's kind of unfortunate. They kind of try to run it like they control all the companies instead of working as a team with all the companies, which it's a little disappointing because it just shows lack of teamwork. I did play around with some characters on other realms, even looking at the Covenant side, and they don't have some of the same issues. And that may be why a lot of especially the Covenant is growing a little bit smaller on this server. My assumption is eventually it's gonna be just those two companies that and they're gonna control this, and then basically Syndicate and Marauders are gonna do all the fighting with each other. I personally would like to see a little bit more balance and like actual like back and forth between all three factions. Unfortunately, a faction change is not something we can do right now. So best case scenario is maybe doing a realm transfer. I love my company. I think they're a great bunch of guys, doing the best they can in here. All right. Oh, looks like this actually is a dead run. So. Alright, well, that was disappointing. That kind of fell apart. But on the bright side, we do have this quest out here anyway, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to, yep, no, that's Shadow Mountain. We don't need that yet. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. So level 60, Evan scale, there we go. Corrupted Critics. So we're going to go take care of Corrupted Critics, and then we're going to make our way through. Unfortunately, well, guess we're recalling. We're gonna die here. That was a poor roll on my part. That's okay. We'll go back. We'll end up going back to Ebonscale Reach, and we'll go. I don't even know if we had to go through the elite zone anyway, so it would have been a hard push anyway. Those are both Ebonscale Reach. Not sure what the difference is, so let's do this. Oh. Weird. Okay. Well, we're gonna go to Mark's Bluff. We'll just go north. I don't know why it gave me two options for Ebonscale Reach, and then it like glitched out on me. So, and then it told me you're going to Mark's Bluff or you're gonna use your cooldown. So that's okay. We'll go here instead of using up our recall. So we should be able to just run straight up. Yeah, so that kind of confirms my concern. So that one of the companies that like kind of was leading the way and had the most members is currently recruiting right now, and they were full. So I don't know. That tells me that there was a lot of people who actually ended up they're moving on and leaving. So. So we're gonna, let's see, shouldn't be too bad of a run. This is level 60 zone, so we'll see how heavily populated it is. If it's not too bad, we should be able to get the quest knocked out, and then we'll start moving kind of to the north to get the rest of those quests done. Since the Dynasty group kind of fell apart, we're going to kind of... Oh, that's because it's deep water. We're going to try and... we're going to try to get our level in with this the side quest. Obviously, kind of was a heavy blow on our XP to lose out on 35 and 12,000 experience. But that drained all my energy. And just for the record, yes, I am rolling towards the alligator. If you haven't, if you're still just getting used to New World, you'll learn the different kind of mechanics of each of the enemies. Alligators in specifically, they do this. They'll do like a forward bite, and then the bigger ones, or at least later on, they'll do this side bite. So if you jump straight back, the side bite will turn them sideways, but especially if you're rolling. If you're doing, if you have medium armor, you might have to do 2 lunges forward. But lunging kind of at like a forward, maybe like a northeast, northwest direction, and just facing them head on. When they turn, it keeps you out of radius of their tail swing, and then it also keeps you out of their side bite range. I wasn't doing that at first because I was talking, not paying attention, but that's why I was getting clipped by that bite so much. It's because I was rolling to the side, and every time you roll to the side, you're going to get caught by that. But other than that, they're actually really easy to avoid. You can actually kill when it's like 9 or 10 levels higher than you. I accidentally engaged one out in Cutlass that was, I think it was 9 levels higher than me, not quite 10. It took forever with the bow, but still. Okay. Alright, Mr. Jiu-Jitsu. Okay, let's do this. So yeah. Let's see if we can cut up through here into the mountains and try to get to the other side here. Don't think that's actually gonna work out. I think we can get up to that first plateau, but I think that second one is gonna be the it for us. So we'll have to walk up the long way. That's cool. We're almost at level 20 with the spear, which is pretty cool, and then the bows get some work, but we ran out of arrows for a while. A couple levels ago, I had to go farm star metal. I mean, I could have used iron, but once you get used to the nice damage change from going to an upgraded arrow, going back kind of sucks. Oops, that's a wrong way. Actually, the pathway one is behind, it's a little bit downhill. Yeah, so these actually are going to reward some pretty good experience killing the level 60s here. I'm assuming they're all going to be level 60s. It might be a little higher. That's a good shot. So who knows? We may be able to make up for that experience, and then we can save actually our Dynasty experience for level 59, which is, you know, that's going to be our big end. So it may work out in the end. I'm not sure how much of a bonus I'm getting now, because it does seem to scale for the first 3 faction quests of the day, but we still have those to do. One of them is a town project board for only like 1,480 experience, something like that. I'd like to save the town project board missions for level 59, just because we do have quite a bit of the 7,300 experience ones, which is nice. But we'll, you know, it is what it is. We can't save them. We can't save them. I actually don't even know if I have the mats to turn them in. We'll find out. Cross that bridge when it comes. Because my plan is to do this and just basically jump off every mountain that we can to get back on track to the other grouping requests. I'm giving a lot of A's off though. I'm not complaining there. And let's see. Oh, that's going to be helpful. So, got ourselves a shrine over here. So that will save us our recall. We may actually just, since we have so much Azoth, we may go ahead and invest in that to speed things up a little bit. Make it easier on us. So that's pretty cool. That's. I also have one up here, so we could also do that. The elite quest is actually really close to the entrance, so we may. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what makes sense once we get this done. I'm not even sure what this quest is really going to have us do. So apparently, we're corrupted intelligence from chest 5, spyglasses from the corrupted 5, set fire to corrupted scrolls 5. Okay. I'm not sure if it's actually further up or if it's just. Oh, it is. It's up here. There's a bridge. Okay. Slow moments of my life. It's good. One of our spyglasses. Alright then. And there were the animals. Our spyglass. I need to do a little bit better job of timing my dodges right, because obviously it's not going as smoothly as I would like. Oh, there's one of our scroll burns. Alright. We got one of the shields down, so it's pretty smooth. Some more. Okay, that's our first corrupted intelligence. That's good. So far, so good on the progress quest. Very good there. Making pretty good progress. So, halo. not getting shot at. Oh my goodness. They're falling through the map. Alright, there you go. Alright. Scan this real quick and then we'll go up and burn that. Make our way through. Yeah, there we go. Corruption absorption. We'll keep going. Alright. Should be our third. Yep. Oh no, second. Sorry. Second corrupted intelligence. Just sitting there waiting. We need burn 6 more scrolls. Didn't drop a spyglass, but it's okay. Doing pretty good on spyglasses because there's so many things to kill. Fourth, some more spyglass. We can find 3 more chests that give us the books, and then the scrolls. I don't know if we just missed a bunch on the way up. That's our 5 there. There's another scroll. That's helpful. Did not pay attention to my health. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I should have monitored that a little closer. Good news is we have our fast travel spot. Which is our next best thing we can have other than an actual campsite. It's close. So I'll just burn these off. I gotta remember I don't have heavy food. So when I do eat food, it's not actually going to benefit me as much as I'm expecting. So I just need to be more cautious. Basically using the food from like 10 level or 20 levels ago, so the health pool change is pretty significant. That's why I bought so many of the health potions from the faction representative, because I kind of knew maybe struggling there a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna make our way back up. And obviously I'm just carrying like the first corruption potions I've ever made in the game. I just made a bunch of them in normal arcana at the beginning. So I'm not even sure how much corruption damage these are doing. Okay, so you can get credit for burning the same ones twice, so that's why I have 8. Probably make our way up here to the point where you get 4 and then just kind of burn all the way back down. I don't know where that archer came from originally. It started shooting us, but it doesn't seem like he's here now, so we'll just fight this thing again. Not the added stress of archer or musketeer shooting at us. Yeah, see, we're taking a lot of corruption damage when that ticker goes down, so it's probably what got us last time. I'll just have to use my minor corruption tinctures, or weak corruption tinctures to like reset the counter instead of relying on it to help absorb the damage. So you do get like a standing buff, but it's nothing significant at this level. I don't believe you take any damage until that counter goes all the way down. So. Last time, but I don't think he'll get us twice. Oh, that missed. That's okay. Alright, so we burnt 5 out of 8 scrolls. We need 2 more corrupted intelligence, so we're looking for 2 more chests, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to burn. We'll be able to burn enough scrolls on the way back down. All right, that's 4. We need one more magical book here, and then 3 scrolls. So we'll see if there's any scrolls up here. It'd be cool to just get them up here because then we could just jump off and carry on. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to do this leveling. Oh my! Look at that. Let's see here. There's 2. Look at him. Oh, no. Yeah, he does the slam. We don't want that. We don't want those problems. That slam hurts. This should be our last book right here. I'm gonna double check back there though, because he might have some Orc Alchem. That's where I would hide Orc Alchem. Always blends in with these like slime nodes. Alright. Doesn't look like we have any here. That's okay. Let's go ahead and jump up here. We're just taking care of. I don't think we're gonna find the scrolls I was hoping for up here, so we'll probably have to walk back down. Alright. We're going to go ahead and keep getting refining mats because obviously refining mats are going to pay off in the long run, especially since we are getting close to level 60. And that's probably what we're going to be spending most of our time on now. There's another one. So we just need 2 more of those burned, and then we will be good to go. And let's see here. Spear captain. Alright. So 1 more scroll to burn, we're good to go. So we might get to do another, put our jumps back to the test again. So I think this is actually higher. Oh, we got some blister weave too. That's a legendary refining mat, or cloth mat, I believe. So that's pretty cool. that we got that because yes, you can use it in other crafting materials, but there's some level 60 max tailoring patterns that will only take legendary mats. So getting those are pretty cool. We'll probably stash those away in our bank and save them for later. That right. I also want to use I want to end up wearing the Shadewalker set. So it may be also worth, if I get enough of it, using it to buff, getting it to buff the crafting for that, because that's something I'm interested in. Still have repair parts. Something I'm interested in crafting to wear because I like the cosmetic of it. At least the pictures of it. I haven't seen it worn yet, so maybe it doesn't look as good as the little icon would depict, but if it does, I'm very much interested. Hey, there's our last scroll. Summoner up here, and that should be an actual parchment we can do for some additional experience. Doesn't give us a lot, but it's a couple hundred. Which is like worth a couple of kills. So there we go. That's done. That gave us 226 experience, so that's like 3 kills right there. It's pretty good. Got some Obsidian Flux. That's also good. This still yet goes higher. I mean, we're already up here, so we might as well push it to the limit and go higher. It's the only way you find new stuff is sometimes you just make that call. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and explore a little bit. Ow. That was unfortunate. Okay, so he does it twice sometimes. You just get to keep doing it until he hits something? Even these health potions aren't really that strong at this level, due to the amount of health we have, but... Alright. We're still in the fight though, we're still climbing. So, we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, that... looks like an unsavory fellow. Maybe fighting off more we can chew here in a second. But we're gonna find out. Yeah, Shrine Master Zhang. So that's just like the guy we avoided on the way over to the dungeon. He's got another thing over here. Oops. Yeah, you hear the noise. Alright. I've decided that we'll just... Well, I'll have to watch. I'll check to see what that does as far as buffs. before we pick a fight with this dude, because I'm pretty sure he's actually going to be a pretty gnarly elite that I don't think we'll have the damage to actually do anything to him. I could be wrong though. We're gonna see how hard the first hit I lay on him does as far as percentage of his health. If it's really not that much, we're gonna jump off the side and see if it kills us. It's been the recent thing. I jumped off something not quite this high and only did half the health damage. So we're gonna see. Oh no, we might have to kill him. That's not that bad. Oh, that is a huge cleaving swing now. My goodness. Can they give that any more range? Look at him. Fine specimen. Oh my. Alright. That is unfortunate. Whew. Just in time for the other thing to spawn back. Double. Yeah, that's the only downside of rapid shot. Once you commit, there's no getting out of it. Oh. Alright. So by the skin of our teeth. I'm gonna see if there's anything cool up here. If we looted everything. Ah, XP. They're hiding it from us. Alright. Cool, so let's go do extremely bad things for our health and jump off this. I'm gonna heal up, see what the percentage is of our health loss. We're gonna reset the corruption we're getting. We're just kind of waiting for. Okay, there we go. And look at that fall. That's way more than last time. Let's see if this kills us. Nope, still 50%. It's a pretty cool follow. And we are going to run over. Oh, the shrine's this way. It's going the wrong way. Yeah, so we're gonna go to the shrine. We're gonna fast travel over to this place. We're gonna do the other grouping of quests. We went from 78 to 72. So we just got 6,000 experience from killing stuff, which is pretty good. And I don't know, we'll have probably like, I don't know what the bonus is going to be yet, but from the faction quest, we might have like a total of like 40 or 50k turned in. We'll be pretty close to 59. But this is why it's good to have Azoth built up, because you never, being able to travel just cuts down the cost of everything. So, I don't want to use all of our Azoth because maybe I'll do some like town project board stuff, and just go around, fast travel, find some quests, buy the mats, turn the quest in. But I'm willing to invest some just to make this a little faster. As I said, this quest is pretty close by. These are all kind of grouped together, so this is kind of worth it. And don't know. do I have flint? Yes, that is. That's the legendary tier 5 cloth resource. And I do have flint, so we're gonna go ahead. As soon as we find an area that's flat enough for me to put this thing up. And we have our tier 5 camp now, so that's always nice. We can make our tier, that's tier 4. Oh, I haven't learned tier 5 yet. That's hardened milk. It's at 150. So we're pretty close to that, I think. Yeah, 26 points. So I just need to harvest more tier 4 meats. We'll pick up some. Oh, there you go. Pick up some flint on the way. That's what I was about to say. So we can keep making stuff. We have enough green wood from that tree. Air shrine is down there, really? Yeah. Alright. We're gonna do the air shrine last. We're gonna do the air shrine last because that's downhill. We're gonna jump down, and once we jump down, we're gonna have to run all the way back up. So we're gonna do it last, because then we can recall. So yeah. So we're doing shrine cleansing and Sky Song's End. Pin that. Cool. A lot of herbs in this area though. All over this place. I usually get ginseng when I do these, so that's kind of nice. If you were on here a couple of days ago when I was up here harvesting it, I think we got out of 25 nodes, 8 of them are ginseng, so that's kind of nice. Because you need that for some town project recipes. And I think we decided Eden Garden, you get higher amounts of dill and stuff like that. So. Should be interesting. Looks like we're gonna have to actually fight our way in. This is so killing 20 corrupted overall between both missions. I'm not gonna worry about scanning these right now. This is actually a nice grouping quest because they're both about killing them. And then it looks like trying to find 4 corrupted plans. You need to kill Sky Song Maiden Ping, and then destroy corrupted emissary, and then cleanse the dragon shrine is probably the one to move back. So I'm assuming those are all going to be in the same room, the people we have to kill are guarding the shrine, and you'll kill them and it'll cleanse the shrine, something like that. It's usually I'm actually gonna turn this skin off. I actually want to see what this is. I got this earlier. That kind of matches. I like it. Oh, yeah, I heard him, so we kill him. I have actually no idea what my guy looks like cosmetic. Let's just let's have fun. Let's turn off all the cosmetics. Let's see what wild nonsense I look like. All my different stuff on. Oh boy, that's definitely gonna hide the mask here. That's interesting. Not that the rest looks that great either, but I don't want to spend too much time here before it respawns. Take that one to the face. Get hurt. This is actually a pretty big area. Okay, we're going right. So there's something over here. I guess maybe that's the dragon shrine. I don't know. Obviously, I've never been in here before. Just trying to figure it out myself. Eat the food, take a potion, wait for that to kick in. We're gonna put these back to not what they are now. Yeah, it looks kind of homeless. So we should be able to just make our way around here and do this quest. So I don't know if this is gonna be the shrine or apparently plans are coming from the chest, so that's cool. It's amazing how that small round shield protects his legs. Let's see here. Alright. I'm gonna go up here and do this right away. In case that's a one-time use. Good. he is a beefy boy. Alright. Man, he hits like a truck too. Look at him. Where'd he go? That makes me nervous, but okay. I'm assuming that's wasn't anything important. I don't have ejected there, so maybe we just kill it a little bit and it just disappears. So I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's where we're going. The caster build is also a strong build I've thought about trying. Buddy played that build, and it was a formidable fighter. I mean, it's ranged just like what I'm doing now, but in some ways it took less. Like you don't have to like pay for ammunition. You just cast spells. The mana conservation comes with like weapon skill level. Apparently, there's some talents you can use to help restore or conserve mana on cast. So I have a bunch of intellect gear stashed up, so there is a potential that I will be giving up the bow at level 60 and trying that, just because, well, I've had some pretty good drops with bow and spear. I mean, I've gotten rings, and I think I have rings, earring, chest piece, all of it, like, epic tier, high item level. So like one of them I know is a 500 item level, which is max item level. Well, I don't know if it's max item level, but it's the highest item level I see on the crafting table. So it's definitely. Oh, he got his face got blown up. We're trying to get him up here in a minute. All right. Oh look, corrupted emissary. These are the ones we need. I'm gonna take care of him first. He's hardy and armored. What? Pick one. Jeez. That was the wrong call. Oh, they're both hardy and armored. That's disgusting. Why would you make them both like that? Man. Wow. Oh, it's bad. Alright, there's one. Can they not get aggro? I don't like this. I am not a tank. Aggro him. Oh, good. The last arrow hit him. Give me a loader break. That was uncomfortable. Alright. I'll leave these chests up, and then we're gonna get out of here. Alright, so we're gonna go further north. All right. What am I doing? Like right here? I don't know. Well, obviously I haven't been out here, so I don't know how deep this water is. I just knew that I didn't feel like fighting my way back out. And since we are done with all those quests, we have just what, three quests still up here. So we're gonna go ahead and be efficient here with our time. Since we did kind of waste some time earlier, unfortunately we weren't able to get the dynasty run like actually going. But we're gonna make the most of our time now, and we're gonna try and get these quests done and get as close to level 59 as possible. Because it's exciting stuff. Alright. These definitely are not as hard as what we've been fighting. This one, don't miss. And the only reason I haven't switched to intellects yet and done fire ice build is restless shore burning that diary. Only reason I haven't done that yet is simply because I'm gonna have to level those weapons up, and I already have a lot invested into the bow and spear. It's gonna take me a while to level them up, so I'd rather do that at max level. Not to mention, I think one of those pieces that look, I can level 500 pieces actually a level 60 piece, so I can't even wear some of my gear that is intellect based. So instead of wasting our time trying to go buy intellect gear for the parts I'm missing because I can't wear that intellect gear I already have in my chest, I'm just gonna wait till level 60 and just try it then probably. I will keep I'm not going to get rid of the bow in the dexterity set. It's going to go into a bank. Everything goes poorly, then, you know, we'll just flip back. It's going to be a lot of money, a lot of not Azoth, because I haven't used intellect. That's actually the only weapon I have not used to date, is the caster weapons, the focus staff, life staff, and ice gauntlet. So it won't cost me Azoth because I won't have to respec anything. But alright, the glowing of the chest has lured me. But yeah, so but it will cost some gold because I have respec'd a few times. I've tried a lot of different weapon sets. Mostly strength though. I was mostly trying junk. Interesting. Yeah, so I've mostly been trying strength and dexterity builds. Oh. That's an interesting twist. There's a chance there's actually going to be a good loot doing this. If it's just a trap. Yeah, we're not going to do that again. Old furniture. Why do I feel like this is just a... Oh. Yeah, it's all traps. What is this? Nonsense. Oh my goodness. I was hitting R, not 4. Okay. Let's go turn these in. And we'll go do the elite quest. And then we'll portal back out there. Should have known better than to go into the haunted house. And the first thing turned out to be a trap. I should have known the bed was going to be a trap, but it didn't even give us anything really. It's lame. All right. So we are going to drop off a lot of the solvent, and we're getting a lot of tier 4 mats, or tier 5, sorry, tier 5, the non-legendary ones, but tier 5, like actual regions, refining regions. Got a good yield on those. I still think they're planning on turning down the amount you're getting, so it's good that we're getting this now. I don't know when they're planning on doing that, but there was some talk that they were going to do that, so at least from what I heard in my company. I've yet to find the article. They may have been just making crap up, but if they're not, good. We got those now. This is Ford Poacher Spot. Learn that. Oh, I wanted to see what that did. Focus and Constitution. Gonna check the town board since we're back here. Lumber, not too bad. Got 34.33 for that, and they only said it was worth 750. See, I have a hard time trying to figure out what's going on there because that happens. That's not the first time that's happened. Like sometimes it'll just be like, yeah, here you go. It's like, I don't understand what the bonus there is for, but I don't know if any of these were factions, but no. Not that I'm complaining. I'll take all the bonus experience they want to give me, but yeah, like that was only 200 additional experience, but the other one was through the roof. Oh shit! She's both of us. So we are now 55,000 experience away. Since we did get kind of knocked back, because I forgot to set up another campsite, as I said, it's what I'm notorious for, I always forget. We're going to take a look at, we'll get more town board quests. I think we have some of the mats necessary to turn this in. So, satin, wardwood, layered leather, we're not doing that right now. Lumber's not a big turn in, but we'll pin these. Alright, so there's our 5 town projects. I said lumber, which I think it is, yeah. So we need some aged wood. We can make 15 right now, so we also need to get green wood. We can do that on the way back. Let's see what we have inside the storage unit here. Hope if I open these up. 500 gear score bow, it's green. It's dexterity, intellect. Oh yeah, the one we have is 500 anyway. That's good. We have 11 satisfying meals from those food rations we were looting. talcum with us, the layered leather with us. It's iron hide. Hide. Fused fur, we'll keep that. There's our satin. We already actually had that in the waiting. We do have some wordwood here. We invented. Got a cookie recipe I didn't know about. This should be yes, adjustment. We'll take the iron with us because we're about to go to Monarch's Bluff, I think. So. Says the wood shop's a 3. Those don't always update though, so I'm gonna see. This wood shop's really high up, so 4 should be wordwood. You only need a 3 for wordwood. Oh, that's the breakdown. Yeah, 4 to craft it. So we may go out and do a lot of lumber when we get back here. Let's see what the satin turn-in was. Monarch's Bluff. So we're gonna go to Monarch's Bluff, see what we can craft. I want to take the Orc Alchem there because really all we're missing is Star Metal. I think we're still missing Star Metal. They might be selling Star Metal cheap because honestly, refining it is what's expensive. So might be worth looking now that we have a little bit of money wiggle room. Not a lot, but a little bit. We can also take a look at this town board. Well, since we're turning in that quest anyway. There we go. Oh, it doesn't show because it's already gone. We can check the meat stockpile. We're not doing the 70 fish fillets. That's just nonsense. We will look at the cooking recipe though. That is if we happen to have the mats, we'll do it. It's a good chunk of experience. The mats are purchasable. They're not too expensive. Well, also we'll just buy them. So with that, we need 11 poultry, 15 game meat, sausage. I think we can make with so what options we got. So I can make it with the red meat. Now we use up our seasoning. What we have was that 4, 8, 10. Yeah, we got 15 here without having to go get stuff from elsewhere. So I guess the game doesn't want to craft this time around. I'm not gonna use the poultry because we need that for other stuff. It takes 2 of each, so we're still gonna be kind of shy on some of it. This is a 3,000 or so experience thing, so it's probably worth the investment. I'm pretty sure peppercorn is like everywhere, so we'll see what the ingredients cost. I doubt anyone's like overselling it. I just don't feel like using an Azoth to go get it. We can look at just the actual sausage cost. So let's see what if there's anyone just selling cheap game meat. Game meat's only rabbits. Yes, no. We're not doing that. So we'll keep the quest because that actually is a pretty easy quest to do. See what Storm Ore looks like. 25 cents isn't horrible. Let's see what it is across everywhere price wise. And it's selling at 10 cents. Brightwood. Yeah, that's one of the farming spots I have. So we could get quite a bit. Actually, that's about how much we need to really refine stuff. So we're going to drop off everything we have here just to lower our weight for traveling purposes. That's not what I wanted. That's staying with us because that's stuff. Okay. Brightwood it is. And I'm gonna buy all that at 10 cents a pop. That's a good deal, and then we'll come back to Monarch's Bluff. We should be able to make quite a bit. I think I have all my steel here. I don't think I brought it back to Cutlass. If I brought it back to Cutlass, I'm gonna feel pretty dumb, but that's all right. Let's see here. Yes. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna just run over here to the trade market. Star metal. Actually, we're picking the star metal ore up. We're going to do the smelting and refining because we have the stuff. Super cheap. We're going to take a look at Flux real quick. Sell it for $1. About same Flux. I think I have check. Looks like the leather. That's good. Monarch's Bluff. 7-unit shell. Yeah, that's tannin. Potent solvent dough, and I think I have my converter. Use all my converters. Sorry, we can buy more converters then if we need to. Regular and otherwise. We will take a look at what the price of this flux is versus other places. So, same flux. 89 cents here. Worldwide, 60 cents is the cheapest, so it's really not horrible. I mean, it's not great either. We'll see if it might be cheaper at Monarch's Bluff because we have the iron wagon there. But it doesn't looks like it. Yeah. So out of Monarch's Bluff in there, 89 cents is here, so we're good. 343 available here. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. We'll pay that. And then we will go back here with our yield. It's a little expensive, even with our discount for traveling, just because of how much weight we're carrying. Considering I do have some Orc Alchem bars there, I do think this is where my steel is. I just don't know if I just don't know how much I have. I don't know if I converted on the star metal, made all of it into star metal arrows, but I actually have some steel here. Let's see. Yeah, we still have 220 steel ingots here, so we're good. I don't think we'll be able to make the Wardwood planks till we get back up to Evans scale. Now that I know that's a tier 4, so we can craft the Wardwood planks. It's going to be worth us just running around grabbing some wood and crafting it. That was actually downgraded for a while. remove that because I'm not sure if I need that for charcoal. Steel ingots. We only have 100. Oh, that's fine actually. We can use the good stuff right now though. Alright, so this is where we're gonna start using some. That's a charcoal restriction. So we're gonna make some more charcoal. Obviously not with our ornament planks, but everything else is fine. We'll get the green wood and make timber and lumber later. We're gonna go run out real quick and get some more wood to make more charcoal because we want to do the big batch yield to see if we can get the more bonus materials from crafting, especially if we're gonna use the higher grade material. We may look at the percentage difference between using our regular and our high quality just to see if we find out that it's not that much of a difference for bonus. We'll use the cheaper for the star metal conversion and the expensive for the orc alchem conversion, because that should be a pretty big difference just because orc alchem is on the higher end spectrum. I think once we craft that, and we'll be able to take the 40 wood planks that we have locally to turn in the fourth mission. We could make the lumber. We can make the lumber here if we wanted. I don't think I have the necessary rawhide to make the layered leather. That might be maybe something worth farming tomorrow to get up to, because the rawhide's gonna take a minute. I have plenty of thick hide in either here or Cutlass to make it. It's just getting the rawhide, making it into coarse, and then to the rugged, and then to using the rugged to make with the thick hide to make layered. It's definitely the lower level leathers that I'm missing. So I may worry about the lumber tomorrow too. We may not have enough time to farm both because I'm going to need quite a bit of charcoal to do the amount of smelting we're about to do. I think one more tree. I think we'll have enough, just enough right now to just get the charcoal needed to smelt everything. We may still need to come back out because we're gonna need. I think we have we may not even have that. I need to farm a little more because it's gonna be 2 charcoal per. So we're gonna need like 220 charcoal. So. And then we need more 2 charcoal per orc alchem bar. So we might just have enough for star metal right now. I probably could stop at like 350 because we will get some bonus charcoal because it's such a low level smelt. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll break down the 362 we have in addition to the charcoal we have already stashed away, and we should be okay for the smelting process. Not enough for the refining it to lumber, but that's a quest that actually gets turned into our home location, and it's a pretty heavily populated forest, so I'm not really worried about it. So we get 208 there, plus like the 100 and some we already had. Yeah, so we have 352. Now we're talking. So right now it's 11%. It's almost double. 115. So I'm actually gonna make the call to do it with this because No, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. We got some gold left over. I know I have a lot of faction points left. We're just gonna run over here and we're going to convert some more of that potent solvent into more shell dust for refining. The solvent's good, but I don't use it as often, so there it is. That's 15 of a 15 times converter, so that's plenty. This isn't even all this solvent, I don't believe. I think this is just the solvent I brought. But if it is, it doesn't matter. We're starting to get tier 5 solvent anyway. And honestly, if I was thinking, I would have brought the obsidian flux with me, but I wasn't. Which is okay. There you go, we got the best of both worlds now. So now we're going to get our almost 11% yield and be able to do it for both Star Metal and Orichalcum. So we're actually short steel, which is good. It's great. We can go get more iron any day. Star Metal, we're still have a good amount. I mean, we did use 2/3 of it though. And I can make 40 of these, which that's going to be that's a nice mix right there. We have enough Star Metal that we can come back and get some iron to have some Star Metal ingots in store. We're going to make a good amount of Orichalcum ingots here, and then I can turn what the Star Metal ingots I have left, I can turn into some more arrows. That was 400,400 smelting experience. That will do. So, drop these off. So we got 48 Orichalcum ingots. I don't think we have any quests turning in Star Metal as of right now. And then I know we said we need to. We need 40 Wordwood. So we're taking all of it. I don't need to split it. I just need to. I can only use 18 for crafting arrows. I just need to keep that in mind. I think that'll be 9. I think it's two per arrow. So that'll be 9 bundles. Sorry. Yeah. I only have the feathers to make 5, so sorry. It's not great, and we can make more later, but I'll have to refine some Wordwood. So that'll hold us over for now. I'll put 8 back in here because we're gonna make a lot of Wordwood here soon. With that 1388 that I have over in Evanscale from farming those Dryad wolves. So we'll be all right. I'm actually gonna carry 40 of these with me because we're gonna just go do a quick sweep of some of the close by cities. Put that back in. There's our thick hide. That's our rawhide. Still not enough really to do much with, so I'm not gonna waste my time here for that right now. So carpenters needed done. We need a total of 80 layered leather, so that's gonna be quite the project. So I'll need to go farm leather here soon. We're gonna unpin that. Unpin those right now because the truth is doing it twice is gonna take a minute. That's good because that's an Evanscale reach, so it puts us back to our home base. I did destroy some stuff in the suit. Just looking at the repair icons, still need to scrap something else to repair the last thing. so nothing there. Windsward is another popular spot. We're gonna check out this town project board. And really, we're just fishing for free experience for the evening. Oh, there's a steel one. Other than that, nothing really too great. We'll stop by Everfall. We're just picking the close by ones to save us some ease-off costs while we're trying to fish town boards. Yes, if I had spent a little more time like farming like corruption portals and things like that, I'd have a little more ease off and wouldn't really mind carrying all this weight around with us, but crafted everything ahead of time. So we'll pick up this. That's actually pretty good for lumber. Unfortunately, nothing really else stands out to me. I've read that one. There you go. Alright, so even though we have some pretty good mats here, I need to go farm some extra stuff for later. The other day we have 40 Orc Alchem ingots that we're just going to sit on until we get a quest for that. Don't have that. Let's see here. Let me just use the rest of this. Yeah, we'll just use some of these off. I'll try to farm some of these off tomorrow so we can do a little more traveling as we're doing some leveling. I'm really hoping that we get a successful Dynasty Shipyard run so we can get the additional experience. You know, we wasted the kind of the beginning of this one in hopes that we'd find that healer. No healer really showed up, so that's okay. But that's probably why we didn't hit 59 today. I'm trying to relocate myself. There we go. It's kind of one of those moments I was kind of like the GPS when it doesn't know which way to turn. We turned the wrong way, just recalculating. Alright, so we brought our Wormwood planks here, so that's still a good turn in. We're gonna get rid of that. That's a silly mission. It's not worth our time. Really, we convert all of our iron. The steel one, fruit stockpile, we can look at that. We probably don't have the mats for that. So that's kind of it for last minute quests. Even though we burned a lot of the time up. We should still be able to hit 59 tomorrow. We're going to keep these here because we may get a quest for them. Yeah, I have quite a bit of intelligence stuff that I'm looking forward to messing around with. Maybe at max tier. Some of these like that. Yeah, so we got some stuff. We got a few things going on for us. Yep. Should be able to fix this up, so I don't have to keep looking at that weird icon down the bottom. Alright. That's kind of it. We'll do this elite one. We got enough time to probably run out there and do the elite quest real quick. It's pretty easy. We actually ended up, I think 3 days ago we were streaming, or 4. We ended up going out here. We had to go grab the Fire Shrine statue. There was this like crazy polearm dude. Did some crazy flips and you know going all Jet Li. That's who we're gonna go kill for this elite quest. So good chunk of experience. Because it is an elite quest, so we'll throw it on the tractor if we want, but it's too far. There it is. So I mean, I say good. It's 500 more, well, just under 500 more experience than the others. It pays out about 7 more gold, 8 more gold. So yeah, I mean, it's not like crazy like the 35,000 experience one we have for Dynasty, but you know, it's good enough. But I'll most likely also be making a trip out here tomorrow to go cut down a bunch of these trees, and we're gonna go through a little bit of an intense wood refining process so that we can take that 1,388 wordwood and turn it into planks, and then that's when we're gonna be in the money, because then I will have to go out and get feathers for bows, but like that's gonna turn into enough wordwood planks. We'll have some leeway. Like I'll be able to make plenty of arrows. We already have some star metal sitting back there that we don't need to use right now, so we should make it. We ought to make a pretty good stash of arrows without dipping below some of the like quest payout amounts. So he should be up here, the guy we're hunting. I think I may have had to go all the way around. I don't think I found a way to. I think it stops you from climbing this. Check again. Yeah, I don't think. Oh, found it. Don't know if it's supposed to allow you to do that, but you found it. So it's walking all the way around, just a pain. Someone else killed him real quick. Yeah, but yeah, this is the little shrine. We're gonna loot this chest though. See what goodies we can get. Alright, nothing that great actually. That's alright. Just gonna hang tight. Spawns here soon-ish. Oh, there you go. Oh, look at you. Alright. And that was it. That was the elite quest. As I said, that's why I wasn't really like putting it into the original rotation earlier, because these were more high priority. We can teleport up later, but it's like literally right outside of the discovery. So I love seeing that elite quest pop up in the factions quest, because it's like I know it's going to be a quick experience. And I don't think we turned in. Yeah, we didn't turn in any of the Covenant faction quests, so we actually get a bonus on this. The first 3 each day. So. This will be one of those 3 because I haven't really done any. I don't think I did some earlier. I might have. Either way, I haven't done 3 today. I know. I was on earlier working on some stuff. I don't think I did any faction quests. But I know I didn't do 3, so this will be definitely a bonus. I'll turn this in, and then we'll see where our experience is, and that's probably going to be the end of the stream for tonight. But try to do the final report. But since it is actually at time right now, but we'll see how much bonus experience we get before I log off. If you're still with me, if you haven't been on the channel before, I appreciate you coming out and checking it out with me. Definitely feel free to jump in anytime. Love the community, and then if you are new, just go ahead and click the follow icon, I appreciate the support, and definitely enjoy having you here every time we're on. Um, so we're just here to have a good time, listen to some music, do some leveling, and hopefully soon we'll be getting into the in-game content. I'm not trying to stress it too much because it looks like there's like not a lot of dungeons and things like that to be doing for in-game content. There's like one like big one we haven't done. Dynasty's like the second to last one. But we're gonna get into a lot of crafting, refining, trying to get a little bit more honed in on in-game content here soon. Trying to build some different tutorials to help enhance that leveling. So we just turned in our last one. I'm gonna unpin this. It's a thing I do so I can start each day clearer and just pick my most optimized path. We are 35,754 experience away, so on the bright side of that, that's exactly how much experience the single quest of Dynasty Shipyard gives us, not including the 12,000 ones, so we are definitely within the threshold for crossing into 59 with just a single one of our big dungeon quests, and we will be on our way to getting that last level. So once again, thank you for joining me tonight. Really appreciate having everybody here. With that said, Disgruntled Specialist is out for this evening.